call the meeting to order. Judy, would you start us in prayer, please?
Well, Father God, we do thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for the day, Father, be with the board members as they do the work through the lake. We just love you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Take roll call. Rodney? Here. Randy? Here. Rachel? Here. And Matt is absent, and I am here. Okay. So we have the minutes, and these are already the adjusted minutes from our meeting. The difference is that we've been asked to strike the votes from last month that were made because Rachel hadn't been sworn in yet. So that's our first agenda item as well. But other than that, does anyone see anything incorrect in the January minutes? Anyone make a motion to approve the January minutes?
I approve.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the January minutes. Anyone want to second those?
I'll second
Okay.
it.
Rodney?
Aye.
Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
Aye.
I as well. Okay, the January treasurer's report and outstanding bills.
I will explain this a little bit. We all do bookkeeping different and stuff, and our year goes from July to June. So, and I've got to get the budget on the side, but if you look under December 25 at the very bottom, it says bank balance, and that was the balance on the 31st of December. I just got January statement, so next month it'll show the bank balance next to it, and I'll have it all tweaked by then because I just got the rest of the bank statements. Right now, it's just going off what was in the checkbook.
Any questions?
Any questions?
It looks good to me, and I know Rachel's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to get everything caught up and put in, so thank you, Rachel, for all your work on that. I'd like to make a motion that we approve the January treasurer's report and pay outstanding bills. Do I have a second for that?
I'll second that.
Okay, Rodney? Randy? Rachel?
Aye.
I as well. And then I do have we shared a draft of the audit a couple months ago. We have the final copy up here. There were no changes, but I do have a final copy. All of the board members have a copy of that as well. And I'm providing this up here if anybody wants to take a look at it. I can make more copies of it if you'd like a copy of it, but that's our final audit for last year. Do we have a maintenance report?
No, the only thing that I'm going to say is I talked to Matt after our last meeting about our ceiling and our room and stuff here. And so I'm looking at possibly getting all this taken care of sometime next month.
Okay.
I think when we start to get the weather change a little bit, what have you, so I'll talk to him some more, take a date where we can get that just taken care of, what have you.
Okay. Certainly help you with that too, so we can help you with that too.
Okay,
So let me know.
yeah.
Randy likes to paint.
We love to paint. Love it.
Would you like to paint?
I like to paint.
I'm not allowed to paint.
All right.
I'm not allowed to paint either, Rachel.
I'm not allowed.
That's going to be good at painting.
No, I'm terrible. I did it in my hair.
I'm not allowed, that's it, I'm not allowed.
Okay, so keep us posted on it.
Maybe you want to just buy the paint and bring it down here and open the door. and
Have a party.
Turn
Yes.
you loose.
Have a party.
That'll work. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so I did put a board comment in here, and I'm gonna post this on the Facebook page as well, but I've had a few people reach out to me about interested in the maintenance position. So I just put in here, and all this would be for you too, so anyone wishing to submit a proposal to contract with the board for maintenance services for the 26th season, March through October, and then all of the things that we're looking for. We would like a proposal mailed to us at our post office box by March 1st. So, and like I said, I'll post them on the Facebook page too. That seems to be the way people get a lot of the word out. Any other board comments? Okay, move on to business. We did make a mistake last month in voting on things after Rachel had been appointed. So I'm gonna make a motion to amend the minutes of the January 10th, 2026 meeting, strike all votes cast by Rachel Kessler, who had not been approved by the city of Blackwell or sworn in at the city votes, and revise the vote counts accordingly. And I further move that the secretary update the official record in the minutes. Can I have a second for that?
I'll second.
Okay. Rodney?
Aye.
Randy?
Aye.
I as well. She actually had been approved by the board. They approved it at the city council meeting that Thursday before, but wasn't able to get sworn in yet, so that was the issue. Okay, so we need to re-vote on all of the things that we voted on last month. So I need to get a motion to re-vote on replacing the damaged window in the clubhouse. Would anyone want to make a motion for that?
I motion it.
Okay, I'll second it. Rodney?
Aye.
Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
Aye.
I as well. And then we're gonna make a motion to purchase paint for the interior of the clubhouse, for the ceiling. I'll make a motion. Would anyone want to second that?
I'll second.
Okay. Rodney?
Aye.
Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
Aye.
I as well. And then we had a lot of discussion on the rental of the backhoe, and we, I need to look at how that motion was made. Yes, so I'm gonna make a motion that we approve the cap of $1,500 to hire Dale, do we have the last name for Dale? For 16 hours and rent the backhoe.
Right.
Yep, okay. So I'm making the motion. Would anyone want to second that?
I'll second.
Okay. Rodney? Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
Yep.
And I as well. Okay. All that's official now.
Okay.
Uh,
Let me get that back.
Sounds good. Okay. So we've had a lot of discussion over the last 3 years that I've been on the board about lot leases. And I did some research on this, and I went back, all the way back to 2014, and our lot leases have not raised since then. So it's been, it'll be 12 years this coming leases that we have not raised lot leases. And so many things obviously have gone up in price. Everything has gone up in price since then. It's just been more expensive to do all of the things. Even just looking at like our audit costs, what was it, Rachel?
$3,500?
$3,500.
It's outrageous.
For the audit every year. That's gone up significantly. I think that's doubled in price since 2014. Fuel, obviously, equipment, working on equipment, so everything's gone up. And as Joel has been telling us year after year,
And he was right.
we're spending more than we're bringing in every year. So we do feel like it is time to raise the lot leases. Any discussion on that, board members? I'm suggesting that we raise the lot leases $50 per lot, and it would be $200 per lot. Rachel's done some figuring and feels like that would, at least we would get closer to breaking even. Do you have more to add to that, Rachel?
I got some questions, and it's probably Mike and Carolyn. You already told, hold on, let's go to, there's 13 lots in here that we've already, they're gone, that we don't make money on. So on Bridge, the lake owns lot 1, which is the sand area from what I understand. And then Paradise Cove, lot 7, you said it's just disappeared, gone? Okay, that's fine. How about lot 20 in Paradise Cove?
Same scenario,
Okay,
you got it absorbed somehow.
yeah, because it's, Gary Allen has 16 through 22, but lot 20 is just missing.
Yep.
Okay,
That was during the Kelso era.
I'm sorry, what?
That was during the Kelso era.
Okay.
That was a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, then if we go to south side, where's lot 53? Josh has 51, 52, 54, and 55, where's 53?
Not sure about that. I know that they deleted some lots many years ago.
Okay,
Check with Josh.
I mean, I reinstated lot 40, I believe, because it was deleted as well,
well, I don't even have lot 40 on south side of Bridge.
south side.
I don't even have lot 40 on this list.
Should be. Because I reinstated.
Who has it? It's between Pendergrass and,
Yeah, 39's missing too, I'm sorry, yeah, 39's missing too, which is right next to Rodney and Judy's.
Well, that was, at one time, we had 37, 38, 39, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, and then 40 come in about 6, 7, 8 years ago.
But when I was on board last,
Yeah,
I reinstated it, because there was no need for it to be deleted.
yeah.
A tornado had come through there and tore it up, and they just deleted the lot, instead of just getting rid of everything that was there and reinstating the lot.
Okay, so lot 40 exists, and I have that nowhere, but lot 39 does not exist.
39, what do you mean it's only 6?
Yeah, it should.
it should.
39 should, okay, because I'm missing lot 39 too, according to the paperwork I was going through on the directory. I was just going through the directory.
38, 39, 40. That's Luke and Amanda Craig.
I'm sorry, is who?
Luke and Amanda Craig.
Oh. Very.
Okay, maybe I just skipped it.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'll figure that out. That could be my fault. I'm not saying anything. Then lot 53, we're gonna have to ask Josh.
Correct.
Okay, and then on north side, lot 39 is Ricky's, the lot up there with Ricky. Yeah, I just missed them. I'll fix that. And stuff, and then the ones that are up around the corner, which were Mike's lots that we're absorbing, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. And that's, I guess, all I have. That's all I have. So I just was wondering where some lots went.
Yeah.
Because we lose money on those. So, and lot 40 is Luke and Amanda Gray. Got it. Yep, got it.
39 and 40.
I'll fix that. Okay,
Okay.
that's my questions.
Question, just because I'm curious, how does a lot disappear when there's lots on each side of it?
Well, because sometimes, many years ago, they increased their property. So it just disappears.
But that just means that somebody needs, if you're using a piece of lot, you need to be paying police on
I
that
know
piece
in
of
the
lot.
code area, that's where that bend is,
Yeah.
and the board, before me.
Well, I can see if the land disappears because the river washed it
The
out.
lot was inaccessible
Yeah.
to get to their lot without crossing home. Somebody else's lot,
But
but
that-
they just absorbed
That land's still there, just nobody gets to use
it.
it.
Right, because they couldn't access it.
It's lake, it's common ground.
Somebody's
You
eating.
know, the
I don't think
people on that committee at the time, the divided between two people.
So what,
But it wasn't accessible without crossing on their property.
Is that where I get the half lots at that I have on some of this?
Back during, Cardi Report, we had a switch off. Schofield and all his buddies came down here, and they started a quarter lot, and that's when, when I was on the board, I said, there's not gonna be no more of that, because it's a nightmare
Yeah,
to figure it out. So that's why most of that is owned by, John and Dora,
yeah, when they,
Pendergrass. So-
right, when they took over all of
Yeah,
that,
so they
combined that all
there's
into.
no more quarters, there's no more
Yeah.
halves.
Okay, because I wondered where the half lots came from when I was looking at all this.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense to me, okay.
So the moral of the story is, to answer my question, I'm just gonna spit out two numbers here, but if the people who own 21 and 22, and the people that own 24 and 25 decide, oh, we just wanna split this down the middle, and it's nobody's, but we're gonna use it, that's just how it went.
well, what happens is,
This is a long time ago.
especially on the south side, when you go down the road, okay, if you look at those lots, how the draws run down,
Yeah.
they don't run straight
Yeah.
east and west, north and south. They go at it like an angle. So you've got, say for instance, like the 3 lots you got right there you're talking about, you'll have 2 full ones, okay? And then that third one will be half of a bank that comes down in an angle. So you instead of having like 1, 2 full ones, and then the third one, half of it is that long big bank or a draw that comes down.
My whole life's that way. My whole
So
life's that way.
you don't have a full.
Yeah.
See, that's what happened to us over on 40 when she was talking about that. When we come in there and marked all those several years ago, I went with Matt and Kelso when they did that south side. When it come to us, where that 40 was, what she's talking about, half of that 40 is that long embankment that goes up. You know, so you really only got a half, say, of a full flat bottom lot, and then it goes over to where Pendergrass is, and then it starts back up again, because then fingers run this way, and then this way. So you're savvy what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but I said, even if you look at my lot, my whole lot's that way. If I didn't claim the hills, I'd have a fourth of the lot.
Right.
Well, then you got people that have their stuff on common ground as well, and they don't pay lot rent for that.
That's what she's talking about.
We've tried to take care of most of that. We did that a couple of years
Well,
ago.
if we go back to
Made
Brady's
a lot of
thing
people
about
mad.
raising lot rents, we're down 9 lots just off the top between the one we own and then the ones that disappeared and stuff. So there's 9 you're missing off income right off the top. You're missing up around the corner. You're missing all of those now and stuff. So you're missing Mike's lots, which is lot 40, 41, 42, 43. Does Dawn Teal still have her 4 lots?
Yes.
Okay, just checking and stuff, because that's up around the corner, but
But
you're,
we lost one, another one up there, black.
Yeah, 39.
yeah, 39, I already took that off, yeah. So you're missing money from these lots just disappearing, and you can't disagree with Mother Nature, but we are losing money on that because they're disappearing.
So
If
you
the
got,
lots are disappearing because Mother Nature has took the dirt away. Most of the lots are just missing because they were absorbed by the 2 neighboring places.
Yeah, but up around the bend, it's not safe anymore, that's the reason it's
Yeah,
changed
that's what I'm
across.
saying, that's where the dirt's gone, that lot
Yeah.
is gone.
Yeah.
Not just absorbed to the neighbors.
Yeah.
60 foot of it.
Is that something maybe the board needs to look into, reinstating those lots that have been absorbed, so you can get extra income from that? Because it happened years ago, you can always change it, you're the board.
Yeah, I think we're gonna raise, I think we wanna regardless of that, we still need to be talking about raising lots.
Oh, yeah, they need to be raised, but I mean,
Yeah.
you're still gonna get extra income up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that Dave's lot, you know,
Yeah.
question that it's completely gone.
Yeah,
That'll be the next one.
River worked it out.
yeah.
That's why we had buyer beware in the clause. And, but I don't know if it's still there or not. You know, it's supposed to be.
It's a floodplain.
Okay, well, I was just trying to figure out where these lots went.
Some of them went in the river, some of them
Yeah.
got stolen.
Yeah. Good answer.
So back to the original scenario was, we're increasing.
We're losing money.
We're losing money, like if you look at on the road gravel already and stuff on my budget thing, you've already blown your budget. You're at $4,800 on gravel, and we're only halfway through the year. Your budget was only $4,000.
Wasn't there money taken out of, overflow money and put into that?
I believe so.
And that would be, I don't see that reflected. You know, we took out, what was it?
I need to go back and look.
Yeah, because,
We did just take money out.
because you got.
Okay,
you
well,
get thrown into
the
something.
paperwork I have shows 4,000.
No mention of it.
Yeah, you got thrown into something you don't even know.
Yeah, the paperwork in my thing says 4,000.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, I know there was money taken out of overflow money to offset that budget. Why it's not recorded on your part, I don't know.
Well, if you saw the paperwork I went through, you understand.
It's 30.
I understand.
95. Sorry.
That's okay. That's why I said I need a copy of the budget. I
No,
wrote
no,
that
no.
down,
No, that's the difference.
3882.
That would be the increase if we raised it to 200.
Got it.
We took it out of the.
Okay.
I don't think that's what we want. So Rachel, I just in my rough counting, and we've got 179 active lots. 26, 27.
Okay.
At 150 a lot, that's 26,850. At 200 a lot, that's 35,800. Difference of right at $9,000. And that's not taking into account some of the half lots and stuff that we're still dealing with on those, but so those are rough numbers. Would an extra $9,000, in your opinion, be enough to?
I'd say yes, personally, because you're gonna deal with diesel and everything else and stuff, and all that keeps going up, and so is electric. And when do we get paid from crop payments?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, that's what I need to know.
We didn't get it right.
Get zero.
Okay,
Yeah.
Since I.
Yeah.
We do okay. It has to be.
I will say late fees, you need to reevaluate late fees too, so people pay their leases on time and stuff.
Yeah, that, okay, so would everyone be in agreement that we need to raise our lot fees to $200 a lot?
Aye. Yes.
This is a big thing, so public comments, I'm open hearing what you
This has got
want
to
to
go
say.
through the whole lake though, right? Everybody goes through the lake,
No,
right?
no, this is,
No.
Just the board. Yes, Tom?
What do y'all have got that on the, calculator? What is that, $200 a half per day? Okay, we had better look at it.
I know you like that.
I think about that. And what
it's 55 cents.
That's not even a spin on
you know,
the.
that 200, 55 cents? cents.
55 cents a day.
Well, it didn't go up, it used to be 47 cents a day, so you didn't hurt me too bad. That's what gets me about this.
41 cents.
That's the cheapest thing you can have, 75 cents a day.
Yeah,
Yeah, we,
It's
we have
been a long time since
why break it off?
it had one of those.
okay.
I think it's a good thing, but is there any other common ground that's being used by people that could be put into lots? There's none at all? Okay.
I agree.
No.
It's okay.
Like, again, you know, maybe I
I
don't
was
know.
on the south side.
Lot 40 we talked about, and we talked about lot 40 is just a draw, because it's a little wooded washed out area. But if nobody is, if each neighbor ain't willing to pay for half of it or all of it.
Well, lot 40 is, it's Luke and Amanda, and I missed them in the book, that's my fault.
Oh,
Lot 39 and 40 is on the south side, that's my fault.
You got rediscovered.
my thoughts are, one that's a useless draw, somebody might still would pay at least to have that, and if they're utilizing it at all, they should.
No, they're not. They're not. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, so I was wrong on that, because that was found, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I make a motion that we raise lot fees for 26, 27 to $200 a lot. Would anyone want to second that?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Rodney? We got a lot of rock we need to purchase this next year.
We got a lot of things to do. I realize that. I really do. I do understand that.
You know, the thing, Rodney, is you save the lake so much money by working on all the equipment, doing it. I mean, when you're gone, we don't have anybody that's gonna be able to work on equipment like you do.
Oh, there'd be somebody around.
I don't think so.
That's fine.
Not like you.
Okay, yes.
Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
I
I as well. Okay, that's all of our business. I think on my radar, the dam is the next thing that we really need to address. And I don't know what the answer is to that, but you know, you can stand out there and listen to the water rushing over, and when the cap is almost completely gone, and when that's gone, there's nothing holding that dam together but some mud. So it makes me nervous for all of us, because if there's no water, there's a lake. So we gotta figure that out. So that's the next thing on my radar anyway. If anybody has any, a couple, $2 million sitting around that you wanna donate.
We're not necessarily changing the river comes through here, we just want to have a babbling brook that you can play in.
Yes, we do.
And
Or drive across.
And then, exactly.
Hard to fish though.
You can kayak it, you can fish it, kids get in there and play.
Find all those
I don't
sunglasses.
know, I don't know where this big log's gonna end up, but we can't catch them here, somebody else has got to catch them.
Yeah. Any
That's
other
all-
public comments?
That's all gonna happen, we're just gonna have more logs catching.
Battling Brook, Blackwell Battling Brook doesn't really do it.
Have you guys looked into any grants or anything that might be available, the new administration?
It's a lot of research, but yeah, I have looked, I need to devote some more time to it, but there's stuff out there. And our county commissioner, I'll say again, I've talked to him 2 or 3 times the last couple of months. He's so willing to help us, and he's got his eye out for things too. We've got a really good county commissioner.
But we have to wait till that bridge is fixed really, right?
Right.
Because it'll just keep backing up.
Mhm.
If that bridge would get fixed.
Yeah. And
So
he's helping us with that too.
We could have a log pulling party too, painting and log pulling.
I'm out on that.
What were you gonna say?
I think he had something.
And what we don't need to get into is one of them $10,000 to $30,000 evaluation people who come down here and evaluate.
We have that. We have that already. The city.
If you can drill into that old concrete that is deteriorating and actually have something to build off of.
The city already did that.
That was what that
That's a
was,
hollow
is creative.
Hmm?
That's a hollow head.
Mhm. Yeah, the city has, I have that. I've showed that a couple times, so.
I mean, okay, that's good. But there's so much of that older concrete that's, there's no strength in it. There's no strength. And that's how come a lot of this is popped off.
Mhm.
It's those geese. We need to get rid of them.
Yeah, on this maintenance proposal you're wanting, what exactly you want on that? Because I mean, when you're wanting a proposal, it sounds like someone using their own equipment, their own insurance. I mean, usually whenever you have something like that, it's an application, not a proposal, so what do you,
Just put
What do you-
something down. What, and
I mean, are you saying using the lake's equipment, someone's own equipment? I mean, there's no
you can put,
clarification on that.
it's whatever you put, it's whatever you want to put in there.
Okay.
We prefer.
So I know if you're,
Yeah. We do.
if
prefer-
someone's using their own equipment, that's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah, we.
I mean, I don't think
prefer-
the lake can afford that.
We prefer using like Randy said, using the
For the
liquid,
lake.
but we're not ruling out, anything. Because
Okay.
I've heard a couple different people say different things that they were wanting to
All right.
look at it that way. I am meeting with the city attorney on Monday I have a lot of questions for him, and that's one of them is, what all do we need? And so I'll be putting more information out
Okay.
between now and then too.
Okay.
And I'll make sure. My plan is to put it on a Facebook page. So I know you can see it on.
Yeah, I can. I just.
I got a bunch of 7th and 8th graders over now.
Okay, perfect.
Brenda,
Yes.
I don't know if you remember correctly or not, but there's supposed to be at least 2 board members appearing.
Yep.
So, just not beside yourself.
Right.
Okay.
You're right. Anybody else? Public comments?
Well, public comment.
Yeah.
Good. One thing I think, and I mentioned it before, and I know we shut down turning some of this back to native common ground because of the snakes. But, why can't we put pre-emergent on all this stuff that we're spending all the man hours and the mowing time cutting the tops off of dandelions? I mean, you get in there and you take out all the broadleaf, the cheatgrass, I call it, and all that little clothes that show up amongst everything else is down, but that and then the weeds, if we were to eliminate them, then you wouldn't have all the early spring mowing because of the cheatgrass and the dandelions are sticking up higher than people want to see. And I think that would be cost efficient and also take a lot of them hours off of mowers. I can get hold of people, I know, I'm assuming our weed sprayer doesn't work. But we can get somebody else. I can see who can come in here and do that. And give you the right, what it is, because a lot of this stuff out here is just, you know, you got a clump here, a clump there, a clump there, so it's time to mow. A lot of that is below mow deck or attic. A lot more grass wouldn't have to be
whole lot of spreading, I mean, we have a lot of ground, so that's
You know,
expensive
We
too.
can spray the most common areas for it.
Yeah,
You know, there's other places that we've got to get a buffalo grass
yeah,
and,
that's still a lot too, though.
yeah. So it'd be better in the long run to mow it once a week, to knock down the dandelions on it.
It's never been mowed once a week, so, I mean, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other public comments? Okay. I'll make a motion that we adjourn. Anybody want to second that?
I'll second.
Okay. Rodney?
Aye.
Randy?
Aye.
Rachel?
Aye.
I as well. Thanks, everybody.